Episode 93 of Valheim, Slow and Easy, starts right now. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hank. We're back at it. We're in the base today. Probably not going to get to the Mistlands. Maybe. We might have to go back. But as you know, in the last couple episodes, major upgrades to the options available to us. A little bit not ideal yet because we can't have more than one of these machines or one of these things built at one time. So we do need to get back into the Mistlands and find a lot more resources. There's still far more to go to conquer, far more mist to squeegee off our sweaty brows upon returning from the war, from the dangerous sky attacks, the bug-infested battlegrounds, the ancient warrior graveyard where swords, skulls, rib cages, and helmets line the landscape. The difficult, dangerous terrain that not only is slippery due to the moisture, but also dangerous due to the gravity. It's very vertical, lots of ups and downs. So we're going to be sorting out some of the issues that have arisen. So hold on, one of them. We need to get one more of those black cores, that pink thing that you were looking at. That is that'll give us 5, which will allow us to build the Black Forge, which we've already built, but we tore it down in order to build this thing, which is the refinery. And it's super cool. It squirts out a really neat green sphere, which I keep over here in my green stuff box, sort of. But my green spheres, there they are, looking rad, looking cool. And it uses refinery sap and soft tissue, which adds a cool dimension because the soft tissue, as you'll recall, is the brains of the giant skeletons. And it's one of the cooler reveals I didn't anticipate. And it actually explains why those dudes in the Mistlands, the Divergers, they had soft tissue on their body, like on their person. That was their item. Initially, I thought that was like their gut or something, but no, it's actually a valuable resource because it's the brains of the dead gods, sort of, isn't it? Gods don't have to be immortal; they could just be very, very tall. So yeah, you put the soft tissue in here, and it processes, and it seems to be a 1-to-1. But here's the thing, man. Those two items are tough to get. I do have another skull marked on the map, so we probably do have access to more, and we have a decent amount. But the sap is I'm not even sure which. I think you get it from the soldiers, maybe, and I've gotten it from, I think, the fishing. Some of the fish will produce like an item. The troll fish will give you like troll skin, the blue leather. I think I've gotten the sap from the porcupine fish, the puffer fish, and that does make sense since they are in the near the Mistlands too, as well as these glowy light fish. And I'm not sure what items these guys will turn up, and it doesn't happen a lot. So, if there were no sap in the Mistlands, we'd have to just fish, our way out of our sap dearth. Is that the right word? So I have 8 left. I might have moved some, but I had 17 or something. Not very many. And, perhaps at some point when we start being able to like mine the ka-chunk, clang clang, the big tree roots that pulsate with energy, because those are the roots, it makes sense that we'll probably get sap out of that. Maybe we get sap when we cut down the Yggdrasil roots or whatever they're called, the trees out there, because that makes sense too. I just haven't paid that close attention to where the sap comes from, other than like when a fish brings a barrel of sap with it. That's a little bit noteworthy. So yeah, we have a ton to sort out. I did a little bit of organizing. This whole region of the base, this whole zone, I'm going to maintain it as transportation. I do want to just kind of play around with this thing. What's the heart attack? Oh, it's a straight on. This is very Dark Souls, man, right there. But you can see how that could really start sending fellas flying. Fun. Oh, I didn't even notice I had that item stand. Let's put it up there. There you go. It's kind of awkward and horrible. Here, let's put it somewhere else. So, one of the things we're going to do one of the things that I'm concerned about, this is where all that sap talk is going, is in order to build that refinery item, what the hell? Oh, it's up there. Okay. In order to build that refinery item, I just want to pick a spot for the big sword. How about? Ugh, it's not gonna be lined up. It means I got to do it the slightly more complicated way. Is that the refinery uses 3 saps to build. Big danger. This is cool too, by the way. I didn't even notice this fence earlier. I was looking at some of the other stuff. And now, usually when you break something down, you get back what it cost you, what you paid to build it. And that's likely to happen. I'm just going to stack this up if I can make it not... Okay, come on. On top. On top. I'm just trying to build a little stack of stuff. Not you. That's fine. We'll try it on this one then. And I would normally expect everything to come back, but the reason I have a suspicion it won't work is that it's a consumable. Why can't it just... It doesn't really just stack up, I guess, right? Okay, I guess that's what's happening. It's a consumable, meaning it doesn't, like... When you build the little iron torches, or like here's the blue gray dwarf torch. That's been going a while, actually. And you tear it down right away, I think you lose the starting fuel that you have to spend to build it. But then again, when you build that with sap, it doesn't immediately start processing. Whereas when you do these, it actually is just like as if you added one, but you just have to have one to build it. So we'll find out. We're going to tear it down and see what happens. Losing 3 sap won't be the biggest problem. And, you know, why is it not reaching over there? I'm just trying to... It won't be the biggest issue if it doesn't go, but it'll still be one of those like, oh man, we got to make sure we only build this thing once. I was kind of thinking I'd just tear it down, build it, tear it down, build the other one. You're not going to use them all the time, and that's not going to work. That is not going to do it. Here, I'm getting tired of messing over here. So yeah, we're going to find out pretty soon what happens. And we put our sword... Yeah, sure. Well, who cares? That's fine. We're going to take out all this awkward wood. And so the other thing is, though, we want to kind of see what stuff we need. That's the thing is, I can't even go have fun looking at the new items we can build because I tore out the black forge that would show us it. So I can't even do that. And speaking of that, if you recall, I had it set up down here. I've been walking around. I've been doing a lot of thinking. I don't actually like this plan, meaning I know I could come up with something more ambitious, but actually maybe we should extend this whole stairs. Take that window bit out. I don't know. Like turn this into sort of a part of the wall. You know what I mean? Give us this space down here. I got to put the hot tub down. I still got it. We still want to get our comfort score. Right now it's at 10. Somewhere around over 12 because the 12 is the maximum we've seen. Oh, cool. I put the bow back where I would find it. Had no idea I had that in me. Shit, lost track of my thought. Lost track of my thought a little bit. But yeah, I sort of want to do like a whole new room, a big wing, make it this really kind of dramatic, all black marble, because now I have a crap ton of it. All black marble type facility, make it a spooky wizard, a spooky wizard laboratory. Artisan table, forges. Of course, I hadn't done this kind of upgrading thing in forever that I even forgot that this cooler thing with the little star, that's how you upgrade it to level 2. And that's not hard to make. We got plenty of that stuff. So I'm sitting there going, oh no, how do I get to level 2? And of course, the game is telling you right there, which is that star around the cooler. So, and the fact that there's only one, at least at this point, we can only get one. But, so we need 5 of these to build this table, which I have no clue what it does, but it also 5 Eitr, refined Eitr, and then 5 black core. So, no idea what this does, but it's pretty neat. It's got tools on it, like it's for building stuff or torturing stuff, I guess. The two purposes of tools. And so I think eventually maybe we'll work towards that when it makes more sense. But this thing really has me on a bit of a cleaning out phase, at least a little bit. I'm starting to I'm not going to do a tear down of the space. Would be no go. But I want to make sure that this zone, this region underneath this ceiling bit, is well useful. And currently it just feels like it's not meeting that need. I like the way the Mistland side, but over in here it needs some work. I could also build a building up here. You know, we could hide a bunch of stuff, but then it kind of kills off. I kind of like having this sort of elevated walkway. I don't know. It's sort of tough to do that. I sort of did design it to become a building. Like I have a building going up over there that I haven't even really messed with. And yeah, I don't know. So we can maybe move some of the workshop around here, but that's more of a transportation and prep. And so I've decided we're going to build the Black Forge down here. And I think this corner is a good spot. We don't really use this corner, and it'll look cool. It'll look great. So we're going to build a bunch of... And I even got ready for this. I was going to do it in this room, but I think we're going to move it over. We're going to put our leather... Look at this. Yeah, hang on. So I think we're just going to jam all the leather over here under these stairs. I also want to get started on my plan to clear out all this grass. I think we'll miss it once it's gone. It adds a nice touch of green to the base. We can always return some grass to the process if we want. But I want to get rid of that grass and sort of turn it into a bowl, turn it into kind of a divot, a big divot that goes under here and then goes all the way down to that basement. And is it just another way to get into this maze of a goofy base? And then this snake head thing will sit upon some stilts. We'll just prop it up where it makes sense. And so that also means clearing out a lot of stuff. Clearing this thing, moving some stuff around. I think opening up some of the base here will spark joy and imagination. The two greatest things. The two things that I always have to mention on my dating apps. I will spark joy and imagination. I'm a perfect decoration. I'm a minimal. I'm not minimal. I'm a lot of extra, actually. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I am kind of waiting for an interruption, so I might have to take a pause to do something. I'm going to try not to delete the file before I edit and publish it, like I've somehow managed to do in the last 3 episodes. So let's start ripping out stuff, though. Let's put... let's start building the next stage. There's a lot of leather here. Got to get organized. There's so much more stuff to kind of just simplify. And this whole corner is just a mess, honestly. Like I could easily cut this ground down. This was the original bed. Oh shit, this is bad. Okay. This is the fight that I died at. Okay. All right. I woke up dead once, so we're going to do this together, but I have to think through before it gets bad. So I need to get a puke berry and get better food. I got bone mass. I guess I could use up that's the other thing about the Black Forge is I need it to repair these things. So my spear and I did a bunch of, another cool thing is there's target practice with the archery arrow. We'll get back to that someday, but there's much more functionality to that than I'd realized. Leveled up a little bit. But we got this fight to focus on. So, okay. We need puke berry and food. Cold and fire resistance. Can you have them both at the same time? And it's honestly probably an easier fight if I'm not going full battle. It's probably easier to be fast and nimble than a tank, but this will be cool to see these. Okay. So what's the order we should do this in? This is the 4 1-star fullings. What are they called? Wolfies? Not fullings. That's the green dudes. What the hell? I can't think. Okay, and Galhada the door, some shit like that. So So, first thing is the puke berry. Didn't know I have some here. There's a barf all over my food. That is exactly what it sounds like. We'll take cold, we'll take hot, we'll put, no, just put it there. Put that away, that away, that away. Let's go get stronger bolts from our bolt thing. I think I have food there, food there. Sure, doesn't really matter. Carapace bolt, bone bolt. All right, let's just not be an idiot. We're plenty rested. Oh wait, I know what I'm missing. I'm missing potion for health. See, I don't have a good spot. I don't have this all sorted out. Damn idiot. That's not enough either. Okay, we'll go over here. I gotta give myself a little... What the hell? I thought I ate the serpent stuff. Okay. You can chill out. Why is that happening? Alright, there's one. Let's see if I can nail him. 81. Oh, that should have pushed him off. Come on down to Terrace Mania. What's the range on the spear? Puts out some hits, man. Damn. Next time I'm not even going to use armor. Now, why did it say you could chill out so quickly? I didn't. Let's let the stamina reboost. That was good. Really? That's just the one guy came by? Oh, man. I made it all dramatic for my YouTube friends. Now they're going to be writing comments. Drama Hank. Drama Queen. Drama King. Drama Despot. That's annoying. Now that I'm actually prepared, 205, ready to just go to full-on war with my awesome spear. Oh, now I feel like I want to go. Gotta stop snapping my lips. I do that, or that little mouth click is just sort of like a. It's kind of in my brain. It sort of functions like a ticket ready. It's like the thought's ready to go. You know what I mean? It's like ding ding, come get your fries. So I gotta stop doing that though. Bad, fine habit if you're just a crank yelling at the ghosts in your barn, but not great when you're trying to be a podcasting talking fuckface. Okay. Well, now I want to rush back out into the wilderness. Why did I do that? Okay. I'm all gassed up, man. Oh, there's more. Okay. I hear it. It's not. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, he just went away. What the fuck? What the flick? Anyone else? Anyone else want to run? Huh? I'm coming for you. That's a point. With a big stick. He's holding a ladder. The ladder just... okay. I was ready for that second fight. I was ready to take them all on. you know, by running away from them and shooting them with my crossbow, but I was also fine with one-on-one battles. We'll just do a little... Look how slow my guy is, man. Jeez. Put that away. Unequip it. Nothing. Not a goodies to pick. Oh shit! Not a goodies to pick up. Okay. Well, heck. Okay. We're done with this. We're gonna go there real quick here, just to take a look around. But we're basically done here with our Mistlands. I mean, with this infested mine. I don't think there's anything else in there. I did leave some of the babies attached to the ceiling alive, so you know, I mean, I am a benevolent. I did it to civilize them. But yeah, so let's look around here. Mist B3 structure that way, huh? What is it? Oh, that must be this structure. Actually, I think that's. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be doing this exactly right now. I'm not. Other than picking up some hair scraps. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is those divergers. I mean, maybe there is. I mean, that might be what I saw when I put that marker down, but I don't actually know. So we'll dial it in when we come back. I'm going to bet that it gives us the sap back. That's the thing I don't know. That's the major question of the episode. But first we got to make space for... I need to have like a bug out bag. I hate that term. But I need to have like a, you know, station that has everything I want for a fight ready to go. Yeah, so this whole corner is just real screwball. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. I mean, maybe take this corner out, this piece here, and then easier to walk through. And it kind of gets us over to here. But see, I'm sort of envisioning this sort of center section as sort of like trophies and halls. This is James's bedroom way back when, with his little straw bed, Trogdor's bed. But I might have to evict in order to turn his... I mean, how long can you let your bedroom up there? The sorrow-filled bedroom go. He's alive. He's fine. He's fine. I'm just saying we don't... It's not like he's staying up at night worrying about his, you know, 7 berries and 4 boar meats or whatever he has in there. I open it and it's got like all the most impressive things in the game. No, but yeah. So this is gonna be temporary. I think we'll just keep it simple. If we have, I don't even know where I put my hammer now. Where did I put it? Was I smart and put it somewhere I'd remember? Of course not. We'll reuse the crappy bow. Okay. Nope. But we like a headlamp. Yeah, no clue. I think it was here? Easy? Yes. Okay. Oh, I have a bunch of bees. Bunch of metal in there too. That's good. Did I put it all back? Fine, who cares? So I wanted to do it like this, just really pile it up. Actually, should I do it through the door so I don't have to go around it? Mm-hmm. My house, I do anything I want. The government can't tell me what to do with my own property. I'm an owner. Oh, you're an owner, are you? Yeah, what happens if you don't pay your property taxes? And then armed goons from the government come take my property. Oh, so maybe it's their property if you don't pay the annual VIG on their property? Ownership is one of those concepts that people just completely assume is baked in, but it's very much an abstraction that is a result of decisions humans have made. It's generally about justifying responsibility and access to violence. Yeah, whatever. That doesn't mean that you own something you're doing. It's complex, but you don't die with anything. Cosmically, we're just a thing. We're just a creature. Oh, what the hell? What the? Why can't I build that? Oh, my energy is gone. I'm not even saying it's just a bad thing. It's not like ownership bad. It's just like what do you even mean when that word is spoken? Access to a market. If you're talking about housing. The market prices in China I've seen, I might be wrong, I think I'm not, but have gone down dramatically, and they've done that on purpose. Can you imagine a society that makes living indoors like a priority over making profit off people's desire to live indoors? Your American mind might think that, oh my God, housing prices going down. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's because we all associate housing with access to as an asset that's supposed to expand in wealth, and then you can gain profit from putting your money into it, and this and that, and the way that whole thing is sorted out. But now we're in a huge mess where substantial portions of the people who live here can't afford to live inside because housing is now unaffordable because we have to maintain the placenta. The nutrients of wealth acquisition must continuously flow. Oh, I knew that was a mistake. Let's see if I put some... I'll save that talk for the other show. I did actually finally do another episode of the Winners and Losers show with Hank Thompson that came out really nicely. All right, we'll do it this way. Here we go. A little bit weird, but that's okay. I could do one more layer up. I could do more over here, actually, but yeah. Now watch, we'll have a lot of stuff. just for fun. Okay. I think there's enough in here for... I got ding-dong ditched. They ding-dong ditched me. How dare they? How dare they? That's more rude than murdering me as vengeance for my invasion of their fortress. 2 of them pretending not even to all be there, and then the one guy disappears on me. Rude. Classic ding-dong ditchers. Sorry, what are we doing here? I'm trying to turn on these lights. I'm just tired of walking around. Ugh, fucking rain. Light the sconces! Oh, this thing is off? I'm out of wood. Outrageous. Like, I like this hallway. I like that it goes all the way down. Oh, shit. And I do want to make more use of this whole room. It's kind of low roof, and, you know, this is the bedroom I originally had, and I sort of have a soft spot. I don't know why I'm just not keep picking up the money I have on the ground, or why I can't. What's going on here? There it is. You know, I could connect this. I like having this open spot. I could easily expand the workshop, but I kind of like having the open skies. It's not like I don't have tons of space, you know what I mean? But I do kind of like to maintain this hallway. I'm just not sure how I'm going to factor that into this room we got. In fact, let's do... it is good to rip some of this stuff out, because... How about this? We'll put this back up. Okay. Actually, there's a fire here. Yeah, so this thing is going to be... This portal's going to go return 3. Oh, yep. Got a guy there. And then that'll give us access to this weird bowl thing. That'll be a feature that'll open up the space up there. We also have these stairs that get us up to the workshop. Kind of tight fit. But meanwhile, let's make like the Voyagers and transport some leather. Where's my Manitoba homies? Y'all know what's up. Look it up. I gave enough clues for the enterprising sleuth. Okay. I don't really need to be super armored up because we just got raided, which kind of means that we'll just take it. Just take it all. Just take it all. I don't care. Just take it all. We won't be raided for a while. All right, we'll make that one for blue. That one for scraps. Deer. Pelt and wolf. Deer and bear. It's not going to be enough. It's just probably more than... Take it. Take it. Take it all. Okay. Now we just hold E. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. All right. Plenty of heads. Lots of good bait. Fish might be biting. It might be good. Might be enough. Wolf. See, I told you I was full. Oh, come on. Sneeze. Excuse me. Pardon me. Man, if they don't let me do like blue full-on blue wallpaper with these things, then there'll be hell to pay. There will not be any hell paying. No invoices will be issued. Okay. All that to avoid walking around. Yep, we're going to be full of blue. Maybe some barrels. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Beautiful. Take it all. All except one. Alright, definitely don't need to. Okay. And then we have these two. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pelts. Locks, pelts. That's what those are. And then this one. Oh, wow, that was room. Oh, okay. I was trying to avoid falling. I figured I'd be over encumbered. So did I not put bears? Okay. This will be that bit of random stuff. I think I actually do have a ton of that thread. Okay. I'm going to tear things out. I kind of want to... I guess we'll leave the carpeting on the ground. It seems to be working. Let's put some of this stuff away. Feathers go there. Clear out that whole corner. Got to start refining some black metal, actually, if we're going to really go for it. I don't hate having the bench. Let's see how big the thing is. I kind of like having that bench up there. It's sort of like a shelf, you know? Could be there. Is the carpeting thing messing it up? I wonder if the cooler... It's, what it looks like... When I remember, and I was like, what's a cooler? We're keeping stuff cold, bruh. It's like a plunge tempering, I think they call that, when the katana master finally reaches the perfect temperature of the alloy steel with whatever magic alloy he's added, and they plunge it in, and if it bends slightly because the core is slightly different steel than the other part, and takes centuries of amazing know-how. Or I could do it like that. That's kind of like having a bench you got to walk around. Okay, well, we don't even have the ability to build it. Yeah, and eventually we'll expand. We'll flip this around. We got a whole bunch of barrels we could do. I feel like we got to just tuck away. Where's my barrels? You know, just build a bunch of barrels, rotate them a little bit for fun. Jam all these damn blue. Take all. Oh, this is going to take forever. All right, I'll do that. I'll do that on my own. That's a boring. But give me that. Give me that. Give me that stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, I made a bunch of clubs. Okay. All right. Bone shield is fun. Here, let's do that. Let's take all this stuff out. That was like a transfer one, was the idea. I just gotta put those. It was one of the, I don't know even know why or how I did that, but I did. Okay, good. There's a bunch of armor. 7. That's another whole project I want to do. I want to do a refit of the beehive spot. I thought I only had 3. I forgot I had those other ones. Okay, so here's the moment of truth. Do we get the sap back? I almost want to like process a few more just to... I would be spending 4 of it. But let's see. Oh, I see sap. 3 sap. Yes. Good. Yeah, it doesn't immediately start consuming it. It just yeah, and nor does it. Yeah. Okay. So that's a building material as much as it is a consume. Okay. All right. Anxiety going down. That thing is just so big. I got to figure out a place to put that. It also shoots everything around it while it works, which I think is hilarious and a really wonderful mechanism. It launches. One of them hit me and I was like electrocuted or something, but that thing is massive. Do I want to build it into this whole zone, you know? Put it in somewhere around here? I'm not doing it right now, but it looks so cool too. Like it'll be kind of neat to build something more substantial for it. I really kind of like having it facing out. My little spot makes me feel like I'm volunteering with my girlfriend at the state fair selling porcelain beanie babies. She made herself. I'll get the last box from the Volvo. The Volvo. We drive a Volvo. I will try not to say vulva. The much funnier way to mispronounce it. Okay. All right. Well, this is good. So now let's play with our... We never even looked at this stuff, right? We've hardly had a chance. Oh, yeah, the new... Okay. 10. Shit. Oh, they all take it here, huh? Fuck. So this is a one-handed, not even the giants of old could weather the poisonous bite. Dude, that'll hurt. Two-handed, Thor himself. This is like a big crazy two-handed spear hammer thing that has electricity. 15 Eitr. I think we're going to get a lot more sap out of that when we can finally start harvesting those trees. And that's the sort of the thing I want to figure out. What can I do? What do I need to do to get trees? Crom. Big ass two-handed sword. Mistwalker. Missed that one. Faint glow. So that's a sword. Is there a knife? Demolisher. Big old sledge. 145. Kapow. A shield. A buckler. Carapace shield. That's cool. Almost unbreakable carapace. Man, yeah. Lots of greaves. 32. What do we currently have in terms of greaves? Why do I think greaves are those feet? I'm thinking of gauntlets. Here's padded greaves. Okay. 32. Not all that. I mean, upgraded, it's probably a lot better. The skull and Hati. Two-handed, though. Oh, so it's like two-handed, but it's separate. That's really cool. That's like I wonder if that uses the knife skill, though. Right? It's not two-handed. It's two-handed. Double fisting, not two-handed. The thing I'm really looking here, I'm going to look at the earrings in a second. Resounding shackles. Shackle. Ankle chain. Increases slash damage and a quick burst of stamina regen. Oh, so this one of those quick burst of stamina. Yeah, that's one of those adrenaline things. That must be the earring thing too. Wow. So you can make, oh, it uses a Gaul trophy, a Jagal trophy. Okay. All right. Expensive earrings. Well, I don't see anything necessarily that, unless it's one of the weapons or something, that lets you harvest. You know what I mean? I like the purple, smoky stuff coming off the embers there. That's fun. By that I mean like the pickaxe cuts through rocks. What cuts through those trees? Okay. Oh, we gotta repair. Did I repair? I don't have the stuff to even repair. Where did I put it? Ugh, this again. I think it's over this chest. This is why having a system. At least know where you might have put it. Yeah. Take off the help. Can I, like... No. Okay. And then the cooler... I mean, it's kind of sucks not to put it on display. It's such a cool cooler. That's why it's called a cooler. I could have just left a lot of those barrels behind me, couldn't I? What goes into the cooler? 5 and 5. Oh, I don't have enough copper. All right, so next episode, we're gonna start up some refining. Maybe this will finally force me to do a. I have a ton of copper in here, so we'll get it going. So I don't even put it in. There we go. Been quite a while. Where's the hole? Show yourself. Show yourself, hole. Okay. Same with the black metal. Even though I have a crap ton. Does it reach? Does it reach? And I cannot jump. Don't worry. I do have some copper. Still enough steel to put off the doing that again, but it'd be great if I can go back and even have an even stronger pickaxe for chopping apart the piles where you have to cut through in those, because it just mostly is very repetitive, tedious. Look at that. Look at that. Light the fires. Spark the production, Frodo. I mean, middle manager of not Isildur's, Saruman's tree castle. All right, everybody. We're doing it. We're going to make it happen. We're going to stay bald. We're going to get stronger. I didn't even talk about the archery thing. There's a whole cool thing you can do with the archery that I'll get to in a bit. I don't even have any bolts on me right now, but it scores. I was kind of impressed. Yeah, we'll be back with more smoky, smoggy efforts in building our base here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well out there, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.